And we're back with another KATcast. This one is going to be exciting. Now, you all know that we love movies around here. So this one is going to be about movies or TV shows that stuck with us, okay? Like really, like, maybe it was just what happened on the screen. Maybe it's just something that made you think about, whoa, I never thought about something in that way. Something that stuck with us.
We do talk a lot. I mean, if I were to break down, like, so far, the KATcast that we've done, I think the biggest topic we've done has been either TV/movies.
Probably.
You know, like entertainment, visual entertainment. I think because it's something that we all love.
And for good
it's something
reason,
that most people can relate to.
Yeah,
so,
because I feel like everyone, like, once you're done with work, like, what do you do? What, like, most people's
I watch
free time,
TV. I'm telling you,
I relax a little bit.
My wife and I, we watch TV.
You get lost in another universe somewhere, right, for a while. It's cool. It's fun to do.
Yeah. Okay, well, Kevin and I actually talked about this on air for a hot second this morning. For me, one of the movies is World War Z. If you've ever seen it, it's more than just your typical zombie apocalypse movie. It's the way they moved, I think, that bothered me and stuck with me. And if you've not seen it, you've had plenty of years to get out and see it.
Yeah.
I'm not really spoiling much here. But there's a scene where the zombies are climbing over a wall to get to this town.
In Israel, they're climbing over the Great Wall in Jerusalem.
It is insane the way they are just kind of chaining together and scaling that wall at crazy speed. And you just have this sense of hopelessness as you're watching it because this is a game changer. It's not like the normal, zombies are, as they're limping along.
If you're
this
used
is
to the
a
zombies
changer.
from The Walking Dead,
it's not that.
You can outrun them. But these guys,
they are fast.
And plus they have that,
sort of like the jerky kind of movements,
Makes it creepier, yeah.
It's something like, a lot of people want, that's how they want the world to end. They're like, zombie apocalypse.
Who
Like,
are you hanging out with?
I know, because people are just like, that would be cool. And I'm like,
there's nothing cool.
I know, I always talk to my friends about this. I'm like, I know you love The Walking Dead. I promise a real life scenario would not be that way. It's not fun. Scavenging for food, having to fight for your life, no way.
There is nothing cool about your friends, family, and loved ones all turning to horrific zombies that you then have to end. There's nothing cool about that.
Again, this is a spoiler, just so you know, for World War Z, so I'm warning you ahead of time, okay? But when they find out that the zombies they won't attack anybody with, like, a disease, they have the one disease. I think this girl in Israel has cancer or something, and the zombie goes right up to her and, like, and then leaves her alone. It's like, man, is that creepy.
And they're all just passing past her.
Right.
It's like they know that she's like infected, and they don't want to host her body. They don't want to go for that. And that's you're right. That's another part that's just
all right, if you plug your ears, you can watch it again. In case you haven't seen World War Z now, So.
But you are right. The fact that there's like fast zombies are terrifying, and the way they just slam their bodies up, like to climb that wall is nuts.
Yeah. Right. Just the frenzy of it all.
And it's interesting, again, go back to like The Walking Dead, which is like the epitome of TV zombies. When the show first started, the zombies were fast. The walkers, as they call them, they were fast on there. Yeah. And then I think what happened, I guess the story is, the longer they were that way, their bodies started breaking down, so they weren't as fast. I think that's the explanation they give for that.
I'll tell you a movie that stuck with me. It was, and I watched this when I was like really young, but it was The Core. So the premise of the movie is like the Earth's core is like heating up to like, dangerous levels, like where the world's basically going to combust, right? And so they have to send this team. They've built like this, almost like this ship that can like drill into the core. And so there's this scene where like, this guy like sacrifices himself to like save the team. Like there's something that like a door panel's like locked. And
the
it's, like,
hero.
Yeah, he's like the no one else wants to go out there because it's like scalding, and so he's like, I'll do it, But that whole scene, I was just like, it was just like, I don't know, it stuck with me, man. The fact that like you're not gonna make it through something, like to be in a situation where all hope is lost,
right?
And like you still try to do something, like the fact that you throw your life, but like I don't know, it stuck with me, man. Like to make a sacrifice like that is just so like it's so humbling, man. And so like and
especially if it's somebody that's very likable.
Yeah, that too.
Like if it's somebody who was a jerk and he happens to do it, I was like, whatever, we can do without him anyway.
And then I'll tell you another moment. It's funny enough, and this is a weird moment. It was in Lord of the Rings, where Remember in Fellowship of the Ring, where Bilbo wants his ring back. Remember, and out of nowhere, he like real quick he goes, nah! Like, you know, he does that.
Yeah.
Terrifying moment. Like,
because you're not expecting it, obviously. Yeah.
But that I almost like didn't want to watch the rest of the movie because of like when that happened, I was like, that jump scare was unnecessary. They got me. They got me.
You're like, R. Tolkien, why did you do that to me? You know?
But that was just something that also stuck with me. I remember for a while, like when I'd go back and watch that movie, I'd know that part was coming. I'd fast forward like 5 minutes to make sure it's past.
You're like, I ain't doing that again. Nope. Mm-mm.
We're talking about movies that have stayed with us. After you watch it, you continue to think about, because there are some movies you watch and okay, that was entertaining, that was fun, and next week you're not even thinking about it anymore. There are a couple for me, but there is one specifically that I watched, and for weeks, actually maybe months afterwards, even now, I still think about it because it made such an impact on me. It was just so beautifully told, and the curious case.
I knew you were going to say that.
The curious case of Benjamin Button. That movie. There was so many. I can't even point to one scene, because there's so many of them. But at the end, when he is a baby, quote unquote, but he's really an old man,
right?
And he's in the arms of what's her name, the actress who played.
Oh gosh,
I'm trying to remember. It's the one that loves him, right?
Yeah. I haven't seen that movie in so long.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was just. It wasn't one. It's funny because it was a very emotional movie to me, but it wasn't one that made me cry or anything. Mm-hmm. I just sat there and I took it all in, and after I was done, and I remember I saw it at the movies too. It was a theater movie for me, so maybe that was part of it. But I walked out. I was just like, I can't get this movie out of my mind.
Yeah,
it was really. I highly recommend it. Brad Pitt. I don't know what he won for that that year, if he won Best Actor or what, but he was unbelievably good.
So then Hilly went home and said to his wife, "Will you take care of me?"
Meet Joe Black, by the way, is a really good Brad Pitt movie.
My God! I finally just watched that.
Really good, like underrated movie.
I always get that confused with Mighty Joe Young.
Mighty Joe, yeah. We were talking about that the other day. It's like she's like, "Oh, with the gorilla." I'm like, "That's Mighty Joe Young. That's not Meet Joe Black."
Whoopsie.
that's not the.
So another one for me was it The Day After Tomorrow?
Ooh, yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal's in that
one.
Dennis Quaid.
Because some people say, it's all going to end with a zombie apocalypse. Mm-mm. No, I think it's going to end by natural disasters. Mm-hmm. That's what I think. And to me, just seeing that and seeing landmarks that we've all, grown up knowing that, this signifies, DC, this signifies New York, this, it was hard to watch to
see the Statue of Liberty completely frozen.
Like in a frozen tundra.
First there was the floods and, like the earthquakes and the freezing. It was just a lot in one movie. And it's what?
Well, it is. Because you're talking about this, and it is a very serious movie.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, though, I'm sitting there. This tells you where I am. At one point, there's the dog, and I'm like, "Come on, boy, jump!" Because I didn't want the dog to get hurt. And the dog jumps in, and he's safe,
Right?
Because there's a dog with him, with the homeless guy. And he's got a dog with him, and I'm like, I'm rooting for the dog. Okay.
Yeah. No. I mean, that was one. It got you in the feels because you couldn't help but think this could really happen one day. You never know. I mean,
and with all the natural, and then after everything, like everything's frozen and all that.
Right.
Yeah. You have all the natural predators that come out too. So it's like you had all these Arctic wolves that were everywhere, so they had to avoid them too. It's
That's right.
It would be awful, man. That would be terrible.
And then we'd set up shop. The United States is like in South America or somewhere because they weren't affected as much by it.
Right.
But I mean, when you see the flag all of a sudden just stops, and
frozen.
That's where you're in the ice cold spot or whatever. Oh, it's such a great flick. It really is.
Time just stopped right there.
Yeah. It reminds me you remember that movie 2012, kind of similar premise.
Yeah,
where they built that giant boat, like an ark, basically to save everybody.
2012, whatever, I remember that. Yeah. And who do you have going on there? You got the Pope. You got presidents. You see, it looks like the Queen Elizabeth, with her corgis. They're letting her corgis on. Okay, I'm sorry. I do love dogs, as I just referenced, but You're going to give 6 corgis as opposed to like maybe one person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the queen after all.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a little far-fetched.
Yeah. Oh,
6 corgis.
it was Kate Blanchett.
Yes.
Was The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
There you go.
Kate Blanchett. So there you go.
All right.
We're talking about movies that we've seen that have stayed with us.
Stuck with us.
Yeah, stuck with us. Things you think about. I know you guys. Well, you didn't.
You're
really.
going to pull a Star Trek out,
No.
aren't you? Okay.
Oh, I got to tell you. I could. I really.
I know you could.
But The Wrath of Khan. Oh, forget it. But that's.
I'll tell you a movie that stuck with me, man. The Count of Monte Cristo. Did you ever watch that?
It's been a long time.
And I'm going to butcher his name. Jim Caviezel.
Jim Caviezel.
Yeah.
Who played Jesus in The Passion of the Christ.
Which, by the way, they got another one.
There's a sequel to that? Yeah. Is he going to play Jesus again?
Yeah, he is.
Okay,
he is. They brought him back, and I think Mel Gibson's doing it all again.
Mel Gibson's amazing with that stuff, man.
But no, that was such a good Count of Monte Cristo. If you've never seen it, it's got Jim Caviezel in it. It's got I think Guy Pearce is in it as well. He plays this like best friend who ends up betraying him and like steals his fiance from him and all this, and they think he dies, and like it's just he goes on this redemption arc that's absolutely awesome, and it's just so good, man. And there's so many like quotable things. Like there's this one line that I'll never forget where he's amongst this group of misfits, and he goes, "They have called you Zatara," and he goes, "Sounds fearsome," and he goes, "It means driftwood."
I thought it was something cool.
He thought he gave him some cool nickname. He goes, "They're calling you Zatara." He goes, "Sounds fearsome." It means driftwood.
Okay.
But it's just it's got everything, man. It's a love story. It's a betrayal story. It's got action. It's super good. That was just one of the movies that like, when I saw it, I fell in love with movies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
I saw it and was like, I love film.
When a movie is done right, it'll stay with. Okay, and again, you guys feel free to make fun of me on this. It's not Star Trek. That's okay. But when I was 20 years old, I saw The Jazz Singer.
I knew what he was going
with
to say.
Neil Diamond. I've been working with her too long. That's the problem. The Jazz Singer with Neil Diamond. It was the recipient of the first ever Golden Raspberry, the Razzies.
Oh,
it got the first Razzie ever because the critics absolutely hated it. I loved it. The music, the story, Lucy Arnaz. He's this cantor in Brooklyn, and he wants to be this rock and roll musician. And he goes off to pursue his dream, and his father's like, "You cannot be. You are a cantor. It is our family tradition." This and that. But I remember it hit me at a time in my life where I had just broken up with this girl, and I was just like, and I went to the movies and I saw it alone in a theater 13 times.
Oh, wow. You really loved it. It made an impact on you, sir.
How much was it to get into a movie back then?
A few bucks. I don't know, $3-4
Let's
maybe.
be honest.
Like
So let's do the math. How much money did you spend?
Probably, I don't know, let's just say probably $50-$60 total, something like
Oh
that.
my gosh. That's $50 or $60 you could have spent on something else, mister.
Nah, I loved that movie. I thought about it, and Neil Diamond. And I was always a Neil Diamond fan, but I became a bigger Neil Diamond fan from that. So.
That's so good. That's so good.
Okay.
15 times? 16
No,
times?
13 times.
13.
I don't know why I remember that number, but I went to the movies 13 times. And the thing is, it was like I was this young guy.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what other people. Well, there were many times where I was one of the few in the theater anyway. But I was this young guy just sitting there.
How much did the film gross? So then you look, it's like, oh, Kevin made all their money.
Big pie of it's Kevin.
Kevin
All
owns,
of our receipts are for Kevin.
Kevin
Who's
owns-
this Kevin guy in
Kevin
New
owns
Jersey?
more of this movie than the studio does.
I don't know. This film seems to have done great in New Jersey. I don't know why.
Who is this Kevin? Is he in PR? I don't understand.
And the soundtrack is incredible. If you ever saw The Jazz Singer with Neil Diamond, I need you to comment here. I need you to share a comment. And if you didn't like it, say you don't like it. That's fine. But I'm telling you, the critics hated it. It was the first ever the Golden Raspberry, the Razzie Awards. That was where they started it with. But I don't care. I don't care.
I'm sure it was very nice.
I'm sure there's a movie that got a Razzie that I've loved in the past.
Well,
There has to
usually if
be.
the critics hate it, I love it.
Yeah,
so.
that's typically me too.
There was you know who Frankie Ajayi is, the comedian.
Yeah.
Okay, he was one of the ones in there, and he had this group, and this group. These are his black guys. They were a group, and one of their guys couldn't make it, so they say to Neil Diamond, Jess Robin is his name is. Hey Jess, come on, you want to sit in with us? They have blackface in this. Part of the movie.
Oh.
No, I mean, because all of a sudden you see 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's like those guys that you see Neil Diamond's face on goes, brothers, 4 brothers, and then it goes, hey, there ain't no brother, get off the stage, and there's a big fight that happens in it and everything.
Oh my God.
Because in the original jazz singer, Al Jolson, blackface was acceptable then.
Oh, wow.
So that's how they...
What year was this? This wasn't like
1979, the movie came out.
Yeah, so
13.
a hot
I don't
minute.
think I've ever went to the movie theater and saw one movie 13 times.
No,
you
I
didn't
know I
see
have
like
not.
a Star Wars or something? Or?
I've
There are people who say, I saw Titanic.
3 times.
There you go.
I've seen a movie in a theater multiple times, but not 13 times.
I've seen each Harry Potter like twice,
Yeah.
but 13, that is special.
Again, Warner Brothers really loves me.
Every year,
Thank you, Kevin, for keeping us afloat.
13 times
Kevin
and
gets
35 VHS movies later.
Kevin gets Christmas cards. My dearest Kevin, Warner Brothers thanks you for your continued support.
Well, now my name is at the end of the credits, too, you see.
Special thanks,
Kevin Hilly.
Oh,
You see
my
me
God.
sitting there all alone in the theater.
Okay, another one that stands out in my mind, Braveheart.
Ooh.
The scene where, he's getting them all pumped up,
Yes.
for the battle. And before he even started his speech, I'm tearing up because I'm like, there is no way these guys are going to be successful. This is going to be a bloodbath.
Yeah.
It's going to be awful. And as you're seeing them run across the field, which I saw that field in Ireland, by the way, that was pretty cool.
You love their determination and all.
Yes.
Yeah, but
you can't help but get caught up in their infectious spirit. I mean, they are pumped and they believe in what they're doing. And, oh man, it gives me chills this day.
when you guys, before I left for Christmas break, I had said, there are 4 movies I was going to watch.
Yes.
Braveheart was one of them. I had
Yes.
never seen before. And oh my gosh, it lived up to the hype.
I was going to say, what did you think? Did you think that? I mean, even it's been what 25, 30 years since it came out.
Yeah.
I mean, are you still
magnificent?
Yeah.
It was just. I saw that Pulp Fiction, The Godfather, and I forget what the other one was. There was a.
We gave Kevin a list of movies.
Inglourious Basterds.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Because Jordan and I.
By the way, that's a good movie too. The Patriot. I was thinking.
Oh yeah.
That has another really impactful moment.
Now that is apparently really graphic and bloody, isn't it? Because I guess it's an accurate portrayal of the American Revolution.
Ledger was in it. Yeah, he played
Yeah.
it.
It's funny. My wife saw that, and I've never seen it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, Jordan and I like to watch a lot of movies, and there's a lot of times we'll say to Kevin, "Hey, have you seen XYZ?" And he'll be like, "What? No." And these will be huge blockbusters.
No, there's so many movies, big movies that
Kevin's older enough to have seen it, and he hasn't. And when we said, "Oh, have you ever seen The Godfather?" No. What?
No, I know.
Who hasn't
And
seen
Jordan
The
was the one that
Godfather?
told me. He said, "You gotta see." And so
Yeah.
I did finally see The Godfather, the original. Now I will tell you, I also finally saw John Wick, which
So
I
good, right?
loved, and I knew he told me the part about the dog ahead of time.
Yes, we told you that.
So
yes.
I purposely just I buzzed past that part because I didn't want to see that.
Because when I'd first seen that movie, I was telling Kevin about it. I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And I was like, it starts out really, really sad.
Right.
I go, it just fuels his revenge,
Right.
and trust me, he gets all those guys. And Kevin's like, "Oh, I don't want to see it." And I'm like, "But you have to see it. It's just like the first couple minutes."
I didn't have to see it, and I
just
still
go through it
appreciated
real quick.
everything. Now I haven't not seen 2 and 3, and apparently
There's a fourth one.
John Wick 4. I guess they're going downhill now because it's on the Roku channel. So that tells you right there.
It's not so much downhill. It's just how do
It's
you
run its
expand
course.
on an idea that you've already had, which is he comes out of retirement and then all of a sudden he's kind of public enemy number 1 and everybody's after him.
So,
I mean, after
but no
a
major
while,
studio picked it up. That's what I'm saying. It's
after a while, it's like,
What do you do?
You're gonna run out of people who are after you that you're going to defeat. Eventually, you're going to be defeated.
I mean, we could be on the Roku channel next. Okay, I'm telling you.
We probably are. That'd be accurate.
That makes sense.
That and the other one that I can't think of it now. I lost my train of thought. There was another flick that the Denzel Washington. The Equalizer flicks. Yeah. Oh, man.
Those are great.
Those are great. And I've seen all those.
You think he's kind of this mild-mannered man, working, at like a Lowe's or something, and then you don't realize he's like this amazing assassin.
When he looks at his watch and sets the timer, 28 seconds. Oh, it's getting real now, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen? And I know you're not a huge horror movie, but we have talked about this before. The Thing. Have you seen The Thing? John Carpenter's version.
Long time ago.
But you guys, I'm sure have.
You need to watch it.
No, I don't.
Oh well, you're not in it. You're not.
We've been trying to talk Kevin into like a Cat Country movie night where we all just come over and say you're going to watch this.
No, you're not.
And we'll bring snacks.
No, snacks even won't work.
That was another movie that that. I fell in love with horror movies after watching that. I was like, this is great. This is some good stuff.
No, I can appreciate the genre. I can appreciate how much people love it, how popular it is, how much money it makes. Just not my thing. Don't like horror, but that's okay. That's why there's chocolate. That's why there's vanilla, The
last one. And, I saw this movie as a kid. Probably wasn't supposed to be watching it, but my brothers were watching me, so, Jaws. Ooh. The first initial scene where she's out there swimming, frolicking, having a great time, and you see that initial, she's jerked under, and the look of confusion as she comes back up, she's kind of dog paddling, looking around, and then she gets yanked under. Oh gosh! It's still. I'm not swimming in the ocean.
That movie came out, and the
1975.
Beaches had to They were offering everything they could to get people because no one wanted to show up to a beach. They're like, it's barren out here. It scared everybody.
I grew up going to the excuse me. I grew up going to the Jersey Shore, and I'm telling you, we spent summers on the beach and in the water, and people were like, not interested right now,
freaking out. Yeah.
Did you hang out with Snooki?
No. The show called Jersey Shore.
I'll tell you.
Snooki's from Poughkeepsie, New York. Okay, so
it's sad that you know that.
Yeah, I know.
So another one that stuck with me, I just thought of it again too. It was Wolfman, but it was the transformation of Wolfman.
The old side, the old
I guess it would be the remake
with Lon
where
Chaney.
You see the joints popping back, and just everything looks so painful
because it's very painful. You think of you see it's it would be cool a transformation, but then you see that
saw
you go
that you're like
maybe it's not because the way it's like an agony and you hear him snapping and you're just it's
you're like it's okay, I'd be a vampire instead.
Yeah, you're like no thanks.
Yeah. I meant to tell you by the way on Jaws. I forgot to tell you. The line. You're going to need a bigger boat.
Yeah.
That was completely unscripted.
Improvised, yeah.
Yeah, that was all of a sudden he just said it, but I guess it stuck. It's I love it when you hear about stuff like that.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones, the whole thing about.
Oh, he was sick that day?
The guy with the sword, he's doing that. And he just.
He just pulls out his pistol,
And they kept it. It was
it's pretty funny.
It's great stuff. Well, we're talking about movies that you've seen that have stayed with you, you continue to think about, and we'd love to hear your movies. We love talking movies. We love talking TV, entertainment, whatever you got. Share a thought with us.
Yeah, you can always email us, catcountry@mailzimmer.com, or leave a comment right here on this video.
Yep. It's another edition of the Cat Country KATcast, and thanks for watching.